Hey, simple.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Well, this defense for the Ravens, much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now. Able to get this one to McBride.
That coach is always hard finding the quarterback, reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Murray now on first down. Rolling to his right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Here's Murray. Dancing to his left. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense, because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Set, ready. On the ball. Set.
He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Ready.
In motion, Hill.
Hill green. Watch out now. 52. Right, white. Yellow.
He'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Open man Watkins, touchdown Baltimore. Quez Watkins, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Ready. Ultra.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Come on.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it. They often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Down.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Play fake. Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Come on.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. they're back within 8. It's 15-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
They're going to be stopped up on his first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here? And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He's got it to the 43 here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Murray. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Murray. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. To throw, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be third and goal.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Ritter will throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
On the double.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
182 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Let's go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 from Bengals TD.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play, because remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game?
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off, as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And he lost the football. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Julian Okwara
Here we go.
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Second and 11. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Desmond Ridder
Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw again on second down. Murray. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So second and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Here's Murray.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Throwing again on second down. Murray. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Murray now to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
J.K. Dobbins.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bengals get a bit closer.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as he'll decide to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took it.
And he coughed it up. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
No problem there on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Murray. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Ready up. Smash red. Smash. Smash. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 72 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll try and throw for.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but...
And, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Takes it at the 7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing again, Murray goes right back to McBride. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Forced out to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Hey. Green.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And
Choose the team you continue ahead. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams.